Think I'm live. Alright, welcome back to some more 2K, but this time my mic gradually improved. So in the last stream, I got copyright claimed, or not really copyright claimed, I just got some of my that video wasn't like able to some other countries, so that's gonna be a problem. Alright. So what does Twitter have to say? Good passer, but not against us. I'm holding you to less than 10 assists. Alright. Gotta give Edward credit. He proved me wrong this time. Might have been a little bit of luck on his part. Wow, I didn't think the Celtics had it in them. Glad to be wrong though. Great win tonight, Edward. Alright. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna be back. Alright, I'm back. I just took a bit of a break before we start. Anyways, can we like improve our thingamajiggy? Thinking about planning it. I'm thinking about, you know, I'm planning on upgrading him or something. Let's do attributes. Somewhere in the physical. I want to improve his strength. Oh wait, no. Affects the fatigue level on the court. Vertical. Ability to do dunks. Speed. Quickness. I want to dunk. Let's do that. I want to dunk. Yeah. And then I'm gonna be improving my durability. Should I improve my durability? Hopefully. Physical consistency. Oh, there's. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's some. Defensive awareness, offensive awareness, consistency. Offense. Standing layup. Shoot off dribble. Defensive rebound. I think a bit of this. A bit of this, yeah, a bit of that. And maybe quickness. Maybe I can do a bit of I'm more to go with stamina. Maybe a bit of quickness. Yeah. Or no, maybe hustle. Yeah, hustle is good. Hustle is good. Alright, I think we're all set. Alright. I think we're good, yeah. Charlotte Bobcats. Only get 1 rebound per game. I need to improve that. Ha. God. This video is not gonna get copyright claimed now.
And there the Celtics earlier, getting set to play. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, broadcasting live alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Hey guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Jared Sullinger in this one?
Well, Clark knows more about Sullinger than I do, being that they're both Buckeyes. But I'll tell you what I like about him is just the fact that he's got that big, wide base, so strong inside, and uses that strength as leverage to get shots off inside and get offensive rebounds.
Yeah, he's anchored in pretty well as a fundamentally sound low-post scorer. I mean, he knows what he's doing down there, uses angles well, deceptive strength, and the footwork is really solid.
Celtics make a quick stop here in front of their Boston fans, just 1 game before heading back out.
Oh, hold on, let me turn off the music. Turn off the music. 2K Beach in game music volume. It is off. There.
Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Bobcats.
Again? There.
Surprising victory. It looked like they'd go easily, but they came strong in the fourth. That was big-time momentum that they carried all the way to the win. That was an exciting finish.
Yeah, they couldn't have done it in more dramatic fashion, just coming back and winning there at the end. Just an incredible win.
Now, here is Robinson. And it
Nice.
goes. That's good. While we're thinking about him, did you guys catch his comments at the press conference after their last game?
I did, Kevin. Very interesting comments. You know, obviously he's an extremely confident, cocky player, and he talked about how he knew he'd lead the league in scoring one day. But what I like is that he said at the end that that stuff means nothing unless you win. And as long as he's got his priorities straight, which it appears that he does, then I
Hold on, one moment. There you go.
think it's fine.
And Walker kicks to Gordon.
Oh, don't you...
From outside, off the mark. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Suns.
Yeah, and offensively, everything seemed to come together for them beautifully. It seemed like everything they tried worked.
And with a multifaceted approach like the one they had, it takes a sophisticated defense to stop it, which was not the case that day.
Charlotte on D. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to speak with the head coach for the Charlotte Bobcats. He said their main focus will be trying to contain
N1, baby, N1.
We all know that Rondo's capable of taking over games single-handedly. So, guys, he said they've got to match
This is going well
and try to keep him out
so
of the
far.
paint.
Thank you, Doris. Boston shooting their first free throw of the night.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
A slow start for Charlotte in this one. It's a 5-point game. Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist.
Just don't mess it up.
Charlotte
What?
moving the ball around. And the shot is good. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
2K just showed it up too quickly.
Passes it to Robinson. Fires the three.
And my release is
Robinson
always
missing
late.
again.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Indiana Pacers.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
The Celtics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And so he makes both from the line. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Bobcats have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Walker with it. He's picked
Don't
up
you dare.
Rondo.
Nice.
Gordon missing.
He's also a
Boston's
three-pointer.
gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo.
Alright, pass it to me.
Outside Robinson. Dishes it to Green. Pass to
Still.
Sullinger. The 10-footer. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, not again.
Robinson, that's good.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Brand. There's the dish to Walker.
He's gonna shoot a
There's
three-pointer
the
again.
pass to Jefferson.
I'm not letting that happen.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Jefferson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Boston leading by 5. Into Green.
Oh,
Got a
no.
piece of it. And stolen by Gordon.
Oh my
And now here comes
god.
Gordon leading the break. And it's out of bounds. The
Nice.
Celtics will take it the other way. And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. You look at Robinson, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard.
Now here's Walker. After the miss from Bass.
Oh.
Stolen by Robinson. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Robinson leading the charge.
Nice.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
The Celtics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
3 free throws, guys. 3
And
free
Rondo,
throws.
no good on that one. Bobcats trail by 7. Gordon kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Walker. Right side to Walker. On target from 13 feet.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Rondo kicks to Robinson. Back to Rondo.
Come on.
Outside Robinson.
Oh.
That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And 11 points for Robinson.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Walker dishes to Gordon. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Brand kicks to Walker from deep three-point range. The long distance three is buried. Walker's got 7.
Guys, you just don't realize, maybe Steve does, but you can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
Clark, I think it's pretty easy, actually.
Here's Sullinger. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Bobcats trail by 5.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Gordon the pass to Walker. Out to Brand.
Oh, no.
He feeds it to Kidd-Gilchrist. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Let's see where Charlotte sits right now in the league rankings. 2nd in free throw percentage. 12th in steals. And they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby. Room for improvement, but acceptable.
Yeah, and I'm so impressed with a lot of aspects of their game, but particularly the free throw shooting that you talked about, Clark. This is a club that gets to the line. They're focused, obviously concentrate well. And I talked to the coach earlier. He mentioned how much they practice free throws each and every day, and it's obviously paid off.
Now here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Left side Walker. And it's blocked by Rondo. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Robinson's got the ball.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Bobcats trail by 7. Walker dishes to Brand. Back to Walker. He kicks to Jefferson.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3. And, you know, the way you see Al Jefferson go to work in the post, you can see that he plays bigger than his actual size. And I think that's because he has really long arms, and he's got a lot of girth about him, so he can create space with his legs and then shoot over the top of the defense with those long arms.
And I think Big Al plays bigger than he is because he's not afraid to go into contact to create a shot. I mean, he knows that even if he is fouled, he can go up and make the shot anyway. I mean, he can play through contact, and that gives you confidence down in the low post.
Celtics leading by 6. Outside Rondo. Feeds it to Robinson. Tipped away. Stolen by Walker. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Back to Robinson. Kicks it to Rondo. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. The Bobcats will take it the other way. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Boston. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Bobcats. They find themselves in the 7th spot.
You know, looking at Boston, they've gotten off to an ideal start this season, really. It was largely unexpected, but by no means has it been a fluke. You knew they had the potential to do what they're doing.
I think you could see the potential. You know, just the way they're playing now, obviously, it looks like they've been there all along. But there's probably still a lot of non-believers out there kind of waiting for the bottom to fall out on this team.
Not much going wrong for him early here. Only 1 miss on his first 6 shots.
He dishes it to Robinson. He passes to Bass. Jefferson on him. Unloads from 13. Now here's Gordon. A 17-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Great D that time from Green. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Robinson drives in. Can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Gordon. That ties the game.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And the Bobcats have changed their look on the floor. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Robinson in at point guard. Jared Sullinger is out there with Marshawn Brooks. Then there's Jordan Crawford, and it's Bass in at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bobcats will retain possession. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Pacers was simply terrific. He ended with 47 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. It was just a great outing for him, and nobody could slow him down. Something we're seeing consistently now, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Brooks, here we go. Gives him the lead pass. Crawford outside. Kept alive. And Bass kicks to Crawford. The feed to Robinson. To end the drought. That drops. Robinson's got 16.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
Yeah, they're really trying to make a point of getting inside of the paint and getting after every rebound.
Brooks misses.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Now here's Brooks. His last outing, he had 8 points. Clock at 6. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Robinson passes to Sullinger. He's against Zeller. Sullinger inside, defended by Zeller. Another shot, and he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done. That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Here's Brooks. And again, it's Boston converted.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Here's Brooks. He has 5. Brand, a screen on Robinson. To halt the run, and the rejection by Bass. But they get it back. Brooks. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Robinson off a pick from Bass. Robinson with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Lets the 3 fly, and Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Bass. And that's 19 points for Robinson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
But great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
No good from Brand.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Here's Sullinger, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Sullinger's got 6.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now Jefferson is checked in for Zeller. Passes to Gordon. Pass to Jefferson, trying to get back on track. A reverse. And the layup is up and in.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Sullinger with a screen for Robinson. Crawford gets a screen from Bass. Back to Robinson. From deep. Robinson missing again.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist, averaging 12 points a game. Walker dishes to Gordon. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Bass.
Well, it looks like it's in his head right now. He looks tight. He's not producing, and his team's struggling as well. Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Walker kicks to Gordon. Dishes to Biombo. Back to Gordon. And he makes good on the layup. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Man, what a tough quarter for him. 1 for 6 to this point.
Celtics leading by 13. Crawford passes to Robinson. And Gordon over to help. Crawford defended by Biombo. Outside Robinson. Into Green. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Green's got his first basket.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And another specialty of his is the 3-ball from the corner. That's his signature shot. Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Crawford outside. 2-2 from Robinson. And it's Boston with another.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Walker dishes to Biombo. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. The pass to Jefferson. The fadeaway, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Robinson kicks to Sullinger. Back to Robinson. Lets it fly. And the shot falls short this time. Bobcats trail by 13. Gordon off a pick from Biombo. Gordon the pass to Kid Gilchrist. The rebound by the Celtics. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him.
It's been a good night for Robinson. He has 23 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the 3-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. Got to mix it up a little bit.
Now here's Jackson looking for his first basket still in this one. The dish now to Walker. Back to Jackson. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Walker's shot is off. Boston leading by 14. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Pass to Sullinger. Jefferson on him. Robinson for three. A rebound by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Walker against Lee. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Boston shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. They kick it out to Green. He feeds it to Sullinger. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Here's Robinson. And a miss there off the inbound. And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics lead by 14. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports on an NBA Thursday night. Let's check out what went down in the first half. Boston leading against Charlotte. Their hot streak continues, looking good so far. It's been a dominating outing for Mr. Clutch through 2. He's up to 24 points, and he's been able to provide some nice assists as well. For the Bobcats, they haven't been as good early on. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Kemba Walker has been outstanding. Shouldn't be a shock to anyone. We've seen him put up big numbers before. Thanks so much for being with us. Now let's get back to Boston as the third quarter gets underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the lovely and historic city of Boston, Massachusetts. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Boy, you wonder how long he can continue to shoot the 3-ball as well as he has to this point. He's been lights out.
Steve, you know that as well as anyone being the shooter you were. Sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks 3 feet wide.
On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Al Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Ben Gordon. Then it's Elton Brand. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the small forward. Celtics leading by 12. He kicks it to Bass. Feeds it to Lee. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Bobcats shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Back to Walker. Kicks to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. The 3, and it's sent back by Robinson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Courtney Lee. Celtic shooting in this game, 45%. Rondo kicks to Robinson. Back to Rondo. And the rejection by Brand. Second shot opportunity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
For Boston, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. The first one falls. That one is no good. Bobcats trail by 13. Gordon goes in. from 12 feet out. And it's good off the back rim and in. Gordon's got 7 points.
Boy, they are as hot as can be from mid-range. They're getting run off that three-point line, but they're taking advantage and knocking down those middle-range shots.
Steve, they banged home 8 of their last 10 points on pull-up jumpers.
And the basket good.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
The Bobcats have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Jefferson. Outside Jefferson. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Walker. The 3. That's good. He's got 16.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
The feed to Green. Green left side. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Rondo. Back to Robinson. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Walker penetrating. Jefferson inside. He's guarded by Bass.
You know, we didn't see too many plays like that when they were digging this hole for themselves.
No, maybe they'll start Clark making up for it now.
It's all about effort and energy and anticipation, and they're finally getting some of that.
Celtics leading by 12. Rondo kicks to Robinson. He passes it to Sullinger. Back to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Rondo dishes to Bass. Rondo kicks to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Robinson's got 9 points here in the second half. And the Bobcats call time here. Look at Mr. Clutch. He's really been playing well.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Walker goes in.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Walker. He's got 16 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Bass with a screen for Robinson. Green with the ball. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Robinson misses.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Walker. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Down low, Sullinger. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. Walker goes in. Shot's good. Walker's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Robinson passes to Sullinger. Dishes it to Bass. Rejected by Jefferson. Gordon off a pick from Brand. Gordon kicks to Walker. And there's the pass to Brand. Again, the Bobcats score.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they're knocking a lot of those shots down.
Sullinger covered by Brand. Here's Sullinger. He's got 8. Back to Robinson. And it's out of bounds. The Bobcats will take it the other way. Well, some deep threats have really made their presence felt around the league lately. At the 2-guard spot, these have been the hottest three-point shooters for the last month. You look at Crawford, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Ben Gordon.
These are the gunners, guys. They've got the green light at all times because we know what they can do beyond the arc.
Freedom given is freedom earned, Steve. By putting up those kinds of numbers, they've earned their freedom. And at that position, you got a job to do, and they do it well.
Here is Robinson. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Back to Robinson. Three-pointer. Boston. No good that time either. Bobcats trail by 9. Gordon dishes to Walker. Brand a screen on Robinson. Here's Walker. And Boston with the rebound. Sullinger's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jefferson with the double team. Bass passes to Green. Now the dish to Rondo. He feeds it to Robinson. Back to Rondo. Fires from the wing. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Rondo's got 5. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Charlotte making a switch here. Nick Roberts has checked in.
And a look at how the Celtics performed over the last month here, Kevin. First in lowest turnovers a game. Second in assists. And they're number 2 shooting from the stripe. I'd say they've taken advantage of the charity at the free throw line.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
Here's Walker after Rajon Rondo's bucket. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Bobcats. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the great